Hi everyone, happy Wednesday. I'm so excited to record another MaxWeb moment for you. I've had a lot of requests, which tells me you guys are actually listening to all the beautiful moments. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. When I started doing these, the motivation behind them was that when I got started, many years ago, there was not a lot of information out there. So I always promise myself that I will try to change that when it comes to affiliate marketing and traffic when I'm in a position to do so. Without further ado, I want to talk just a tiny bit. I promise to keep everything short and sweet like I always do. I want to talk to you guys about tracking. I made a few notes this morning because I've seen a lot of people ask, well, what's the best tracking method? How, what should I use? And I picked three tools that I want to share with you. And no, I do not have an affiliate link for any of the three. But, like always, we like to recommend and tell you about tools that we use that we know are helpful to all our affiliates. So, tracking is very important because as an affiliate, as a publisher, you want to trust the merchant, the affiliate network that you're working with, right? So it's very important to be able to track every single click, every visit, to know, how is this being attributed to you, first touch, last touch, attribution methods. So tracking is very, very important, and the analytics that go with tracking. So I would love to pick three tools that I recommend if you need something good, and we can introduce you to any of those platforms gladly. The first one I have here, it's probably not a surprise. Volume has been in the industry for so long, and we really enjoy a platform like that has a very intuitive back office analytics and design. So Volume is one that I highly recommend. A lot of our affiliates already use Volume with their MaxWeb tracking and works beautifully. So it's definitely one of the three tools that it's on my recommendation list. The other one that I wrote down here for you is RedTrack. RedTrack is great. They started small and then they just grew over the years because they did such a good job with their clients. So I highly recommend it. And you can send custom requests for implementation. They're really, really easy to work with. And the third one I have on the list is Affice. I really like that they have a lot of tools available. It's really easy to set multiple campaigns at the same time, and they have a lot of data for you to explore when you're running your campaigns. So those are the three tools that I recommend when it comes to tracking. Obviously, if your campaigns are not extremely complex, you can 100%, even if they're complex, you can trust the MaxWeb tracking because it's impeccable. We are a tech company at heart. However, I understand sometimes you just need more, or you just like to have all your campaigns in one place, and maybe MaxWeb is not the only network that you're using. So I wanted to recommend the three tools that we use, that our affiliates use, and are definitely great. So Volume, RedTrack, and Affice. Beautiful. So I wrote a few more things as every time I'm deciding to do a moment, I write down a few things that I want to share with you. So I had the tools written down, and then I was thinking, well, you need the key metrics, right? Because if you're an affiliate that's going to switch traffic from email or SEO to native or your social, you're going to need to know specifically what key metrics to look at, right? So there are a few KPIs, I like to call them, I think all of us call them that we like to watch closely when you are looking at your data and your tracking tools. Click-through rate is very important because it tells you the percentage of people who are clicking on the affiliate link compared to the people that are just looking at it, right? So the click-through rate are the people that are actually looking through your creatives and are going through your affiliate link. The conversion rate, that's a given. I know a lot of you guys know the conversion rate. It's basically telling you the percentage of visitors who take the action, right? In our case, because we pay CPA, is when a customer decides to put in their credit card and order the product. Average order value, this is another important one because if the average order value is good, you can get a better CPA, right? So if our average order value is 180, we can pay you guys a better CPA than if our average order value would be 140. The return on investment is also important because if you're spending $20 an hour on ads and you're making $60 in a day, you're short somewhere, and it's important to look at the investment even if the amounts are not as high when you start. Customer lifetime value, I wrote this down because this is very important for vendors. They should always look at the customer lifetime value and really take that into account when paying a CPA. So it's okay for you to not make money on the front end, but you're making money on the back end for the lifetime of that customer. And of course, earning per clicks, that's so important to know the profitability of your campaigns, to be able to negotiate a better payout or make good if your campaign is not going as you expected. So look at those KPIs when you're choosing the tracking platform, and you should really be working with a network that has they have to be transparent, and they have to give you all this information, and they also need to help you implement those tracking tools with your traffic. So best practices for affiliate tracking, besides making sure you choose a tool that's easy and intuitive to use, right? One of the important things is to really regularly monitor your campaigns. I cannot overly emphasize how important it is to actually tell you to report, monitor, look at those KPIs that I was just telling you about. Another good practice is A/B testing, and I could do an entire presentation just on A/B testing, but it doesn't have to be complex. It can be as much as changing a headline, right? Is this headline doing better than the other one, or is this thumbnail doing better? So do A/B testing. Also target audience and segmenting. This is really important, and it's a great best practice when it comes to data and analytics, because if you don't understand the targeting and what the customers really want, it's going to be very hard to have a successful campaign. So always start with researching what the customer audience wants. For optimizing commission structure, I think this is important for vendors, but also for affiliates, because if you know how successful your campaigns are, you can negotiate and you can ask for better CPAs. And the fifth thing I had on my list here is collaborating based on the insights, right? So in our space, we need to have a great communication. Us as affiliates, you as a product owner, or us as the product owner and you and the affiliate, we need to really share performance insights, because that's the way we're going to have a win-win-win situation. That's it for today. I hope this was helpful. Remember the 3 tools that I shared, the KPIs that you should look for, and of course the best practices for having really good tracking and analytics when it comes to your campaigns. As always, if you have any questions, please drop them below. Really, I always do this for you, to help you. So if there's any topics that you're unsure of, even if it's not something I am an expert on, I promise to spend a few hours chatting with the media buyers about it, and I will gather all the data and, have a MaxWeb moment that's just a few minutes to help you share whatever knowledge you're looking for. That's it. I hope this was helpful. You are wonderful, and thank you so much for watching.